We're getting everybody signed in. Yeah. Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Um, First item on the agenda is to approve the minutes from the April meeting. We have a motion to approve the minutes, or if we have any questions about them.
Committee Member Cunningham, how do you wish to vote on approving the minutes?
I'm not showing all the votes here. Shouldn't it show me all the votes? It's not showing me. Okay. All right, motion carries. First item on the agenda. Hmm? Item, wait a minute. We're not voting. Well, we're looking at item 3A first.
Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Chad Meisenberg. I'm your bond manager here for the city of Oklahoma City. I know we have a lot of new faces, so we're going to start this off really quickly. And we have 8 total items today for your voting to review. 7 of these items are street-related items, and 1 of these is a traffic-related item. The 7 first items are all part of our new county, well, not new, but our county agreement program, where what we do is we work with the county. The county provides the labor. We supply the funds for the work, and that typically is a 50-50 balance as far as the project costs, the overall project costs. So these first 7 that you're going to see are all street resurfacing projects, and we'll go into a little bit more detail as we go along and just ask questions as you would like to. So, item 3A is a resurfacing project along South Santa Fe Avenue from South 164th Street to West Indian Hills Road in Ward 5. It's just a mile-long project. As you can see in the 2 pictures there on the right-hand side, you can see that the pavement itself is in poor condition, and we've been in there several times with some patching and another overlay in the past. And so we're going to ask for $325,000 from. We're going to utilize on all these projects some of our old 07 GEO bond funds, just to reuse up the remainder of those, and then of course our new 2017 GEO bond funds. Any questions? Is it not showing up on your monitors? Oh, okay. You want to press presentation beside you? Does it work now? Okay. If you just press the presentation button, it'll pop up for you. Yeah, it's on your right-hand side. I'm sorry.
Any questions about this project? All right, do we have a motion for approval? Call for the vote.
Committee Member Cunningham, how do you wish to vote on this item? Aye.
Motion carries. On to item 3B.
You'll just have to keep pressing back and forth, okay? So, 3B, which is our second item, is along Hiawassee Road from Southeast 89th Street to Southeast 149th Street. This is a 4-mile-long section, and it's, so again, it's a county agreement, it's resurfacing. Our request today is $650,000 utilizing the 07 and the 2017 GEO bond funds. Any questions? You can see, I'm not sure how big your screens are, but you can see the alligator cracking is what we call it, and on each one of these pictures, you'll be able to see the deficiencies in the paving. Yes, sir.
How do we determine, well, I'm sure there are road issues all over the city. How do we select, or prioritize what to do now and what, kind of what's next and all that sort of thing? Because, just from driving around, there's situations like this everywhere.
So what we do is we have a paving program, a preservation program. We routinely drive these city streets. These, of course, are out in the county. And we drive these streets and we scan them and we get a PCI, which is a rating of the rating index of the asphalt itself and the condition of the asphalt. And then as our residents call and ask for us to do more and more in different areas, obviously our budget is limited. So we have that as another multiplier. And then, of course, how much maintenance we work on those projects, and that goes into that multiplier as well. And then finally, the county has come to us with a lot of these projects, different counties, of course, Cleveland, Oklahoma, Canadian County, and have asked if they could participate in this area to help out. So you put that all together and kind of gets you where we're at.
Okay, we have any other questions or comments? Okay, do we have a motion for approval?
Committee Member Cunningham, how do you wish to vote on this item? Aye.
Motion carries. Item 3C.
Okay, item 3C again is a county agreement. It's our third item. It's along Post Road, South Post Road from Southeast 149th Street to Southeast 164th Street in Ward 4. Again, it's going to be a combination request of $125,000 from the GEO Bond 2007 and the 2017 accounts. And as you can see, here's a 1-mile section. The pictures to the right show the deterioration of the road in different areas along that 1 mile. You have any questions?
Any questions about this project?
I have a question.
Okay.
Is this one only 1 mile as well that you are fixing? It doesn't say on our notes.
I'm sorry?
Is it only 1 mile that you are fixing
Yes, ma'am.
here? Okay.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, do we have a motion for approval?
Cunningham, how do you wish to vote on this item? Aye.
Mr. Beatty, how do you vote?
Chairman Beatty, how do you wish to vote on the previous item?
Yes.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries.
Item 3D, is the presentation showing for you? There we go. Item 3D is another county agreement. This one's along South Hara Nuella Road. It's from Southeast 59th Street for about a half a mile in Ward 4. The road itself has deteriorated very quickly on us in this area, and with that being said, we're requesting $47,500 out of the 2017 and the 27 GO bond funds. If you look at some of the pictures there, you can see the different deterioration and of course the potholing, the patches and different items. How's that? Do we have any questions?
Any questions about item 3D? Do we have a motion for approval? Call for the vote.
Committee Member Cunningham, how do you wish to vote on this item?
I'll vote yes. Motion carries. Item 3E.
Again, another county agreement for resurfacing. This one's along Southeast 74th Street from South Pidley Road to South Luther Road. This is also in Ward 4. Sometimes to make these fit, we've got to move our little maps around. But this is 1 mile, and of course, if you can see again the deterioration of the road there and where we're at with trying to fix this. This is an old chip seal road and needing to go back and replace it.
Any questions regarding item 3E? We have a motion for approval.
Committee Member Cunningham? Aye.
Can't see the votes. Okay. Motion carries. Next item is item 3F.
This item, of course, is another county agreement, very similar to the last one as far as the condition of the road. This is along Southeast 74th Street from South Douglas Road to South Post Road. Again, it's in Ward 4. Our request is for $225,000 are the utilizing 27 and 2017 GO bond funds. We got some good close-ups here on these pictures here. It's a mile long project again.
Any questions regarding this project? We have a motion for approval. Call for the vote.
Committee Member Cunningham, how do you wish to vote on this item? Aye.
Motion carries. On to item 3G.
Item 3G, this is in the northeast part of the city again. This one's along northeast 150th Street from Hogback Road east to the Oklahoma City limits, which is the Deep Fork Creek area there. It's in Ward 7. It's a mile and a half long, and it's very similar to the last few projects that we brought to you. It's very well rutted out, and the condition is very poor. Our request is for $650,000, utilizing the 2007 and 17 GO bond funds. Do we have any questions?
Any questions regarding item 3G? We have a motion for approval.
Committee Member Cunningham, how do you wish to vote on this item? Aye.
Motion carries. And the last item is item 3H.
So this is our one traffic request we have this month. This is a highway lighting infrastructure repairs and upgrades, and this is going to be anywhere within the city along the highway system. It's changing out broken poles, different lights to go to the LED lights. It's a program that we've worked with ODOT and, of course, OG&E on. It's part of our responsibility. We need to maintain that network. And with that being said, we're asking for $500,000 out of just the 07 bond funds to help us with achieving that goal. We have a couple pictures there, just different lights on different highways here locally.
What's the average cost for a light?
That's going to vary. It's going to vary a lot based off of, you see the picture to the left, which is a high mast, depending on the damage to it, if we've got to rerun wire, the different types of bulbs themselves. So we don't have an average cost. Whereas, of course, the one over here to your right is going to be significantly less.
I just didn't know if it replaced 10 poles or 50 poles, or how many, it actually kind of.
We're right now looking at about 13 that we have on our list, and this should definitely fix all 13.
I have a
Hopefully
question.
more.
Oh. I have a question. So you're replacing lights that already exist or replacing lights that are out?
Both.
Both. So is there a priority for those that, where there is no light, rather than replacing something that is already lit?
So, you mean if the light is already out?
Is it for more efficiency, I guess, energy efficiency?
Right, and that's going out from the old halogen bulbs to the new LED bulbs, and that's always a priority to fix those as fast, or replace those as fast as possible. So, most of this funds are going towards where poles have been broken, or maintenance-wise, conduit, different things like that.
I'm Doug Dillon, I'm the budget director. Just one clarification. So OG&E maintains the lights. We're providing the infrastructure, all the wiring and bases and that sort of stuff. And so it's up to OG&E to replace the lights when they burn out with the LEDs, and they're handling that cost. and we pay them on the monthly basis. So this is just to get the poles in working order so that then OG&E can make the repairs to the lights and fix those.
Thank you for that clarification.
That helps.
Any other questions regarding this item? Item 3H. Do we have a motion for approval? Call for the vote.
Committee Member Cunningham? Aye.
Your vote is not coming up? No. Waiting for the totals. Okay, motion carries. And that's the last of our action items. Look at the bond executive summary.
Yeah, so I will present the GeoBond Executive Summary as of April 30th. So as you can see on your screen here, this is sort of a high-level summary of the activity that had happened up until this point. So this would have been the last full month before that May 10th, 2021 deadline for the 2018 sale year bonds. And so that is the deadline that we have to meet every year for a sale year to make at least 85% of it expended. And so as you can see here, we had 89% of it expended with still a little bit of time to go before May 10th. So that's sort of the most important part of the report for this month. And you can see in the first box, GeoBond expenditures, that for the month of April, there was $14.5 million expended in that month, which is well above the monthly average for the past 12 months, and that really enabled us to meet that 85% goal. At the bottom of the second box, with the April 2020 expended percentages, you can see sort of how we did compared to this time last year. So at this time last year, we were trying to spend down the 2017 bonds, and we were at 87%, and so we met 85% there. And you can kind of compare that with the percentages just above that, where it has 89% for 2018, 21% for 2019, 5% for 2020, and just sort of see how we're doing year over year. In the third section, the GeoBond remaining balance breakdown for April, that's just the amount of GeoBonds that we have remaining in a few different areas. So there's the amount that's assigned but not encumbered, the amount we have in some control accounts, and in the unlisted parts. And so that totals to about $100 million in GeoBond remaining balance. And then the final section in the summary is the fourth section, other funds. And so that's just sort of a summary of the non-bond funds that are also available for some of these projects, coming from Better Streets, Safer City sales tax, impact fees, and some other capital accounts. And those come out to about $31.6 million. And that is the executive summary as of April 30th. Happy to answer any questions you might have about it.
Any questions about the bond summary? Okay. New business. Items from committee members. Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to thank the team. I know it's rare, not rare, but we had talked about a project actually near where I live regarding the Hefner roadway, not roadway, the railroad tracks, and that was fixed recently. So just thank you and your team. Our cars really appreciate it, so appreciate your work there.
I can't hear what she said. I am having a great deal of difficulty hearing people. I don't know what she said.
Thank you for something done in her ward.
Okay. All right, citizens to be heard. Let's see. Do we have a motion for adjournment? Okay. Well,
Computer? Hit computer, we'll bring it back. On the side, look above us.
Okay, motion carries. We are adjourned. I've been wanting to do that for 10 years.